Hey everyone, my name's Pupsker, and today I want to go over and talk about the top 5 Warframes, at this time at least, because the stats were interesting and I just want to see, maybe, and talk about why people liked said Warframes. So, without further ado, let's continue. The 5th most popular Warframe is Excalibur Umbra. Yes, this list separates Primes and Umbras, and regulars, so keep that in mind. Excalibur Umbra, kind of a fan favorite for a lot of people, myself included. You have your pretty much energy blade, exalted blade that shoots energy to kill people at a range. I love the idea. I love chromatic blade on it. It's just fun to hack and slash. Again, like Sword Boy goes swoosh, like he kill everything. Like you're a fucking ninja, okay? You can't mess with Sword Boy going swoosh. Along with having Radial Howl for blinds and shredding resistances. You know, Umbra is the best to kill sentients, of course, because that's his whole shtick. It's important to remember you got that. Radial Javelin if you're bored and want to meme around. Other than that, it works for like some decent CC, but yeah, it's all in all not a damage. If there's some good augment mods out there, but I don't have any. Last but not least, Slash Dash is fun and good to use. I think there's some fun augments for it, but it's not necessarily the best thing to use. I like to use it as a travel method with Exalted Blade to do some damage as well, so it is good, but depends how you use it. More of a utility with extra damage. Passives just swords do better, right? Like, look at that. Umbra is a sick Warframe, okay? I love them. I love the fact that you can jump out of Umbra, and Umbra can kill everyone for you. 10 out of 10 Warframe, but alas, not number 1. Excalibur Umbra is number 5. So guys, just a reminder, if you like the video, to subscribe and like and comment. Thank you. In 4th place, we have, that's right, Sarin Prime. I love it, okay? It makes sense. Sarin Prime is a great AoE nuke frame, so the ultimate ability, miasma, 4th ability, call it what you will. It's just AoE damage, amplified based on spores. Toxic Lash just straight up gives your melee damage more damage. Toxin, it helps with spores. Like, Sarin is one of those Warframes that is actually so well built and has such a good, useful kit for literally everything. Even Molt's good to get out of situations. If you have augment mods, you can change how Sarin works and Molt's even better. Like, it's crazy. Okay, Sarin, 10 out of 10. Very much makes sense as a 4th place Warframe. She's always been a very good standard strong nuke frame for a lot of people. And come on, Sarin, fan favorite as well. She's pretty much just the toxic spore mother of Warframe, right? She does all of the damage. So I'm okay with her being in 4th place, and I think it just makes sense. Okay, she has always been good, and it's looking like she'll pretty much always be good and useful in any type of mission where you have to do a lot of damage, so makes sense. 10 out of 10 for Sarin. Okay, and number 3 is Excalibur. This might surprise you, but maybe not. It's a very easy explanation as why. Excalibur is a starter Warframe, okay? He is just a weak, worse version of Excalibur Umbra that you get a lot later in the game through completing quests. But since Excalibur is one of the 3 starting Warframes, people can pick him up very easily. And because Excalibur is the poster boy of a Warframe, naturally people tend to pick him, along with his sick Exalted Blade. But, you know, those are the main reasons. So Excalibur is mainly used from mastery ranks 0 to pretty much 4 or 5, but primarily high usage in the early game, so that's why Excalibur is such a popular Warframe. And then of course, a lot of people, you know, probably myself included, got Excalibur as their first Warframe, so then naturally they like and really love Excalibur Umbra, so that probably makes sense why they're both in the top 5. 1 for early game and 2 for nostalgia, and naturally, Excalibur's still a good Warframe and has sick abilities, so yeah, it makes sense why Excalibur himself is in 3rd place, but it's kind of funny that Excalibur Umbra is in 5th when Excal is in 3rd, but hey, numbers don't lie. This is based on play percent, okay? Stats don't lie. On to the next one. That's right, in second place is Mesa Prime. I am okay with this as well. Mesa's a fan favorite for Peacemaker along with her buffs shooting gallery. Like, Peacemaker is just an auto aimer, right? It shoots everyone for you. You just have to kind of move the cursor around so that they can get in the middle of the circle. Warframe is a pretty simple game though, especially at a large range for them to fit within that circle. If you increase the range, I think it increases the... It actually might not do anything, but I believe it increases the field of view. All in all, Mesa's just great, okay? Easy Warframe, high damage, shatter shield, shooting gallery. I personally don't play Mesa a ton right now and don't know each of the small intricacies of her abilities, but I can definitely say this. Throw your buffs on Mesa, throw out Peacemaker with some good mods on it, and Mesa's just gonna pretty much shred all of the enemies. If you build up the damage multiplier on this, oh god, it can actually just get so strong, so... She's a really strong Warframe, and very easy for a lot of people to use, so that's probably why a lot of people really like her. And, you know, just other reasons, so yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Would not worry about it, so that is why Mesa is the second most popular Warframe. Last but not least is Wukong Prime. So I have a lot of theories as to why Wukong Prime is the #1 most popular Warframe in the game. And for most people, this will probably make sense, but let's talk about it. First off, Wukong has a clone. That's essentially meaning you get Excal Umbra levels of a companion while you're still your Warframe. It's honestly one of the best abilities in the game, if we're gonna be honest, because your clone takes the opposite of your weapon. So if you're shooting with your primary, your clone goes melee. If you're killing with melee, your clone uses the primary, right? It's a really good way to control your clone so that it doesn't run off. You can quickly start hitting melee, so then it starts shooting at them. And if you want them to go hit people, you can start shooting with your primary. If you want him to back off, you can start melee again. Like, it's just such a simple idea. And it works really well. The damage percents on him is great. The boost percent's great. It works really well with Defy because of the armor and damage multiplier. Like, everything's just very good and very strong on Wukong. One of the odd things is I'd say his Primal Fury, his Exalted Blade type weapon, is one of the worst parts about him. I know, it's a little crazy. Like, it used to be a lot better if I recall, but then they nerfed it. I would still say it's good. It's just, you know, not the best of the best, but I still use it all the time. If you use Primal Fury, your clone and you will both have it, by the way, so keep that in mind. But it's not the best, but it's still good, because I think it's what, like impact puncture, so it's not slash damage, it's a staff, so it makes sense. All in all, I love Wukong. His cloud just straight up heals him, stuns people. Like, he has such a simple, easy kit because he's hard to kill because he has heals. He has healing. He has invulnerability. He has buffs. He has a clone that does damage, and he has his own weapon. Wukong just feels like they kitted him out to make him invincible, like the real Monkey King. If you know the lore, Monkey King's essentially invincible, okay? So, I love it. I get why people love him, but he is one of the easiest frames in the game, but also one of the better ones. So I get why people like him so much, but it's kind of funny that everyone loves the easiest strong frame in the game. I get it, again, but it's just kind of funny. So that is the top 5 most popular Warframes in the game, and at least for the most part why I think they're in the top 5. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your top 5 most popular Warframes are, because, dude, I read so many goddamn comments every day, so I love reading them, okay? Especially last time. You guys have so many favorite Warframes, so just give me your top 5, okay? We're gonna have more videos like this in the coming weeks, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. It would really help if you were to share this video around and all that jazz. So guys, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Peace.